Political analyst Professor Lesiba Difo has called on Economic Freedom Fighters leader Julius Malema to exercise sensitivity and reconsider the controversial anti-apartheid chant "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer." The chant, which has long been a subject of heated debate, was sung during the EFF's commemoration of the Sharpeville massacre last week, drawing sharp criticism both locally and internationally. The issue has further strained relations between South Africa and the United States, with the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio condemning the chant. Taking to social media, Rubio expressed concern over threats against Afrikaners, stating that those facing persecution would be welcomed in the U.S. In an interview with the Newsroom Africa, Difo urged Malema to reflect on the broader implications of such rhetoric, particularly in a nation still striving for unity and reconciliation, and said as a leader, he should be sensitive and responsive to the call on the ground. We want to build a society where black and white people can coexist peacefully. He dismissed the argument that the song is simply a nostalgic relic of the anti-apartheid struggle, pointing out that many of those chanting it today were not even born during apartheid, and that I lived through and experienced apartheid firsthand. Ironically, it is often those who only heard or read about it who now try to give us lectures. Other nations that endured colonization have moved on. Why can't we? While we must acknowledge the past, we must also focus on the present. People want jobs, security, and food on their tables. Anything that threatens these priorities will ultimately be rejected by the people, as we saw in May 2024. The debates surrounding the song have reignited tensions over racial reconciliation in South Africa, as well as the country's stance on land expropriation and its relationship with Israel, issues that have already fueled discord between Pretoria and Washington. Critics argue that "Kill the Boer" has been weaponized as an incitement to violence against white farmers, an allegation that the EFF has repeatedly denied. Despite ongoing controversy, Malema has remained defiant in defending the chant as part of South Africa's historical struggle, while his opponents warn that such rhetoric only deepens divisions in an already fragile society. As pressure mounts from both local leaders and international figures like Rubio, the question remains, will Malema heed the calls for restraint, or will he continue to champion a song that keeps South Africa's painful past at the forefront of its political discourse? What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.